You're now rocking with the biggest, your baby mama's favorite content creator. We're now on the Speak On It podcast. I felt like I didn't have an outlet or anywhere that was a safe space for me to speak. You know, it seems like, a lot of people are kind of sensitive these days, and, you can't just say what you feel all the time because you hurt somebody's feelings. Well, I said, I'm going to take it a step further. We're going to create a whole platform, and that's all we going to do is speak on things that people don't want to touch or don't want to say. And here we going to deal with the consequences. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. So they can talk about me. I'm going to say it. If you don't want to say it, I'm going to say it. So, yeah. I've always had the gift of being a relatable person, so I don't judge. I pass no judgment at all. I don't care who you are, age, race, anything. Whatever you into, that's what you're into. I feel like we should all be entitled to our opinions, to make our own decisions, whether they good or bad. So you gonna be safe around me regardless. On camera, off camera, I'm never gonna do nothing to disrespect nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be love. I'm here to support you. I might not agree. I might tell you I don't agree, but it's going to be support. It's going to be, hey, man, just if you can't be good at it. I still say it has to be mine. Me with dealing with sobriety, being 27, getting real sick and missing work and not able to eat, and they told me oh yeah, you have to not drink anymore. Who at 27 wants to hear or deal with that? I'm at the peak of my life at that point, how I felt. I'm like, man, I'm still out here having fun, learning myself, becoming a man, and y'all gonna take this one major aspect out of my life? My life was surrounded by alcohol. That's what it was. That was my persona. That's who I was. So hearing that story coming from me, then watching it on camera, listening to it and living that still just got me kind of at all. I can't believe I'm finna make 2 years of being sober, not a drop of alcohol. So that's the deepest story to me right now, the most interesting. So really, I just listen. I'm big on listening. So I'm active. I talk to different people, different ages, races. I'm on social media, just kind of paying attention to what's going on in the world. You can always hear something that you can tell, he didn't really want to say that. He didn't really want to speak on that. So I'm like, all right, I'll write it down. I'll put it in my notes. And I'm like, come this weekend, we're going to speak on that. I'm not scared. We're going to talk about it. I don't really care what's going to be the outcome of it, but we're going to put it on film and we're going to see what's happening. So I say I just listen, pay attention, jot it down in my notes, and decide I'm going to speak on that, and we're going to see how it goes. You can't judge a book by its cover. One of my guests told me one time, he basically has a certain image, so people expect certain things from him. He really I'm a good guy, I'm a good person, but I guess the way he present himself make people think he'll be aggressive or unapproachable, when really he's man, I do a lot of things just off of love. I'll give people things, or I may do a performance for free. And, to be honest, I didn't know him that well before he came, and that surprised me as well. So that taught me to learn that you can't judge a book by its cover. Never know who a person is until y'all have that one-on-one interaction sometimes, and you really get to see a person's opinion and how they were raised and what they come from. I feel like it's just made me grow as a person. I'm way more confident. I feel like I'm just growing in front of the camera for everybody to see. Some people don't know this side of me. Some people feel like oh yeah, that's been you. You just never got in front of the camera. So it's like just kind of learning myself, seeing what I'm comfortable with, seeing what I'm uncomfortable with, and overcoming that. You know what I'm saying? It's just making me way more responsible, making sure I'm on time, making sure I'm doing my research, making sure I know what I'm talking about, making sure I'm always up to par. Cause I'm on that camera, I gotta make sure I'm looking like something. So, you gotta strategize. I'm like, everything is business. I'm not up here just doing this for fun. Something I'm doing in the garage, like I'm at a real studio with a corporation, it's a lot to it. So it just, made me mature, made me get more organized, made me get a lot more focused. I wasn't inspired, but I was surprised. So I did like what we call a 420 show with people that indulge in cannabis and things of that nature. The guys all agreed with. They were like, that's a part of their lifestyle. Like, it wasn't no stopping that. Like, this is what we choose to do. We're adamant about it. We don't care about who's judging us or, what risks we're taking. This is the lifestyle that we chose. And it made me, I had to do nothing but respect those guys to know that, hey, there could be a negative outcome. There could be a negative image that people are painting of us, but they sticking to their guns, and that takes a lot of confidence. That takes a lot of confidence to just say, hey, this is me. This is who I am. This is how I'm coming. Either you accept me in your life or you don't. If I come, this is what I'm on. And hey, like it or love it, this is who I am. It doesn't get any more organic than that. Get right with yourself first. Love you first, trust yourself, be confident. Then I feel like you'll be able to take that step into being open about things, telling about your background, your shortcomings and things of that nature. As long as you put you first, then you'll be ready to take that next step. By being me. I was put here to do this. I was put here to be this way. I'm not acting. This is not a persona. This is the camera's on and you're recording me. So my natural outlook on things is there has to be light at the end of the tunnel, man. Like, I could be at a funeral and look at somebody like, why did they wear that? Like, you really got on an all-white suit with red socks. Like it's just, you gotta find joy in something. It's easy to find a problem. There's disaster and turmoil everywhere on the earth with everybody at every stage of life. So you gotta find something positive about it. So it's not really hard for me to come on here, listen to a sad story. I might tell a sad story and be like, but on the plus side, this is what happened from that. This is what came from that. This is what I learned from that. This is what you can learn from that or take from that. Or this made you grow. This made you stronger. I feel like pain has always been my greatest motivation. Like, I've accomplished some of the best things in my life by going through hard times. So yeah, I say this is just my gift. I really couldn't give you the blueprint on how to balance it out. I feel like you just have to try to see the good in every situation. People just being proud of me, just saying, man, I didn't, not that they look down on me, but they never saw me coming this far, getting on here, speaking my truth, being open, putting myself on Front Street. Because people can laugh at me. People might be laughing at me already about some of the things I say, but, it took a lot to get up here and do that. So for someone to tell me like, man, we're proud of you, keep going. I think you found what you're good at. Like, keep applying pressure, like keep working. Some people are saying I should open up a bit more. I got a bigger story I want to tell going into season 2. So it motivates me to hear just people giving me my flowers, while I'm here, just saying, yeah, man, you're doing it. Keep going. We like how transparent you're being with your sobriety and, we're trying to get on your health journey and just being a person, just a regular person. I ain't nothing special, but here, take me as I come. I'm not argumentative, but I am a Gemini, so I do have an opinion on a lot of different things. Like, I'm never at a loss for words, but I just can't see me sitting here just, oh no, you're wrong, because I'm gonna say, okay, that's your opinion. Okay, this is what I think. Rather if you get in an uproar and that hurts your feelings or something, because I don't agree with you, and maybe my rebuttal is a bit stronger, then that's gonna be on you. I refuse to go back and forth with a male or a female on my platform, or even in life. You can ask anybody. I'm real chill and laid back, but I'm not finna just be, nah, you're wrong. This is this. And you have your opinion and I have mine, So let's see who can voice their opinion the best, then let the viewers decide. That's it. I'm all about being sympathetic. Like I say, I relate to people. I'm not gonna judge you, but I will acknowledge that that's a tough situation. You really made it. You really went through something, So I feel like in any setting, you have to be sympathetic with people. To an extent, I'm always care about your feelings. I'm never gonna try to say nothing to belittle you, disrespect you, or nothing like that. And like I say, I'll have my opinion, I'll have my experiences. If I haven't experienced what you have experienced, all I can do is take it at face value, So I'm always handle every situation with respect. I'm gonna show you sympathy, see if I can build you up, and if you receive it, then we'll both be blessed. Man, R.I.P. to a Houston legend, man. B. King Kong. If I could have had anybody, man, I would have sold my car, gave all my little tax money up just to have Club Guard and the biggest just really speak on it, man. R.I.P. to a legend, man. B. King Strip Club Kong, man. R.I.P. Baby mama drama, anything involving the baby mama, because I'm your baby mama's favorite content creator. So it's always going to be some kind of question of why you say that, or, what your experiences have been, but we gonna dive deeper into that, y'all. Tune in for season 2. It's finna get real interesting, I guarantee it. I spoke on it last season, but I didn't dive deep. But I want to speak on just the male-female kind of, it's like we at war out here, It's just always a never-ending battle. What the women want, what the men deserve. The ball is in whose court, It's always a back and forth strategizing with males and females. So I want to dive deeper into that. I want to get some female perspectives. And, it's easy to have the male perspective because I'm here. And, I always got different males' opinions on here, but that's what I want to speak on. The female versus the males in this dating realm, finances and business and things like that. I just want to speak on how that all kind of works together and against each other at certain points. You are now rocking with the biggest, your baby mama's favorite content creator, and you can catch me on all podcast platforms.